Welcome to the first ever No Laying Up Club Championship being played here at beautiful Erin Hills Golf Club in Hartford, Wisconsin, and brought to you by the folks at Titleist and FootJoy. Welcome inside our broadcast booth, everybody. Stephen Watson along with Dominic Citronio, WTMJ pre- and post-game host of the Milwaukee Brewers, but a proud caddy here at Erin Hills.
Oh, what a place to be working, right? You may have seen me running around some of No Laying Up's content with Strapped at Dobson Ranch. May have seen me on DJ's Bag during the Dream Loop, where maybe some folks might recognize you from as well, being a maniac playing 10 public courses here in Wisconsin in 2 days.
Yeah, DJ Pye and I finished the top 10 Wisconsin courses in under 40 hours. But enough about us, Dominic. We're getting set to talk about the NLU talent here. We have a championship to remember at Erin Hills Golf Club, 36-hole stroke play event. And Dom, we're going to be hitting all cups just for Big Randy.
I mean, this qualifies as a BDE, if you ask me. This is going to be a massive moment to find out truly, once and for all, who is the best golfer at NLU.
No handicaps here, hitting cups. Only the top 4 players are going to advance in this championship, Dom. Who do you like to win?
This is always the question. We've heard so much about Ben over the years, but we saw him take down Solly, the presumptive favorite every year in any NLU event, any tourist sauce. We always see Solly has the target on his back, but now coming off of Australia, all of a sudden, the golf daddy, Neil, certainly is finding himself maybe in the crosshairs. So don't sleep on some wild cards, right? Like Cody, he only plays difficult courses down in Texas. Or Tron, he's been gallivanting all over the world. He's got a real good taste and flavor, and who knows, it could be a Randy out of nowhere. How about Casey coming in here and shocking the world? This is the beauty of no handicaps. You play better than your opponent, you're going to get the job done.
And word is that Randy a little upset about the format being stroke play, no handicaps.
Well, look, Randy, if you feel like the stroke play is jamming you, quite frankly, you ain't going to win, in the words of Brooks Koepka, who won in these hallowed grounds, if you will, back in 2017.
Yeah, the championship of the U.S. Open, the Women's U.S. Open coming here next summer. Should be a lot of fun at Erin Hills, but it's time to find our champion as we take a look at the practice range. Guys getting set up for this first championship.
You can feel the jitters, you can feel the energy. Also, massive fan of DJ Pye representing the roost of the old-fashioned and the great logo of the Supper Club Roost here in Wisconsin. Kind of a home game model for him, too. Somebody I did not mention in the early goings here that, hey, you got to remember, no one's got more experience in Erin Hills than DJ.
So the groups were drawn randomly last night. First tee time is DJ, Ben, KVV teeing off on the first par 5 here at Erin Hills.
Real tough 3-shotter. If you are down the middle of the fairway, though, you do have a chance to go for this in 2. Really one of the only holes with water in play.
DJ Pyhowski going to lead us off here at the No Laying Up Championship event. And he drags it left right off the first tee, Dom.
The good news is that it's a red penalty area, easy drop up there. Very, very popular area for a lot of guests.
On-course reporter telling us that it does stay in the rough, so DJ is up. Here's Ben going with a 2-iron.
Driving iron? Oh, my goodness. I am worried about his distance already. That is some serious message sent to the rest of the field.
And KVV, he's been battling a few demons coming into this championship, Dom.
Well, KVV, it's always the mental game with Kevin, right? We've seen him in Strapped. He had the round of his life on camera.
And it's a round of 73 for KVV.
I don't know if this is going to be the same today.
Here's KVV.
Attaboy, Kev.
Look at that banana peel.
That is amazing.
Play you know it, baby. Play what you know.
So KVV all smiles off the first tee box.
I'm envious of that. That is some guts. What a shot. And it's not going to roll out in any danger. This is the tough part of the first hole.
Right.
Your second shot's going to be on an uneven lie, and we're probably going to see that with DJ. I imagine Kevin's going to be laying up.
Gotta love the alignment over the out-of-play marsh. Here's KVV's second.
Oh, Kevin.
Oh, that's the Kevin I know. I'm sorry, KVV. Good news is, red penalty area, drop up there, you don't lose the distance.
Well.
DJ Pye getting out of trouble.
I mean, what else is new? I mean, this is what he does. The Pie Man. I love the shoes, by the way, as well, thanks to our friends at FootJoy.
Ben's second on number 1.
He's got to be in the go zone. He's using that driving iron again. Got to be aiming right here, using a friendly slope that ends on the right edge of the green. That's a great line, Steven.
Going for it in 2.
Great.
And he likes
Benny.
it.
Didn't quite have the pop, huh?
This is going to be Randy, Tron, and Cody, the second group out at Erin Hills.
Oh, that's gone.
Well, we mentioned his headspace not great coming into the event. Here's Tron.
No.
Looks like he tunked it left as well.
Well, I mean, sorry for our cameras and our audio picking that
Literally
up there from
the only
Tron.
thing you can't do here.
He's right. You got literally all of Wisconsin to the right.
And Cody.
That's the tempo town we know.
Not going. Safe.
Appears we'll have provisionals here from Big Randy.
Provisionals.
There you go.
This should be a re-tee. It's a red penalty area. Tron should know this.
Provisional is the Titleist 3 with 3 dots.
We need to call a rules official on the first tee.
Boy, T.
Second team All-American there from Tron.
boys.
DJ Pye on the first.
Yeah, really
Love
nice
the club
Deej.
choice there, letting it roll.
Thanks. Really nice.
Well done.
Thanks.
Uphill putt from there, very makeable.
Pye's got that for par. Here's KVV.
Ah.
Just missed that one for bogey. He'll tap in for a double.
Double on the first. Not how you start, how you finish, but holding my breath for KVV.
Here's Ben's look for birdie.
Good birdie.
All right, sensible. If you're going to leave the second shot short, be below this hole.
Great shot in there, buddy.
Everybody wants to start with a 4-on-1 and Aaron.
Good start for Ben. Good momentum. Here's Tron from the middle of the fairway.
Ooh, aggressive line. That's going to get some legs.
Be good.
It's got to go.
Okay.
Swing.
Big Randy.
That was a big swing for such a short yardage.
That was his fifth after the penalty. Cody, his third on number 1.
So hard with the ball above your feet. It wants to fall left. That landed very soft, but it's going to be slippery coming down.
To the second hole, short par 4 here, Dom.
This is a really intimidating tee shot because all you see is the bunkers in front of you and a big hill over there on the left-hand side. You actually have to take it over the hill, but it looks like, once again, Ben, as we say here, has less than driver.
One of the shortest par 4s in the state of Wisconsin, one of the toughest par 4s in the state of Wisconsin. Skinny.
Well, that's going to be a fun one.
Does it cover the bunker? It needs to get up.
A little skinny.
DJ Pye.
That's a perfect line. Absolutely perfect line. Do that all day long here at Aaron.
He was feeling himself on that one. That was a quick pickup of the tee for DJ Pye. On the first, our third group, Neil, Solly, and Casey. Here's Neil.
Push it, Win.
Left side appears to be up. He's okay. He's in play. Solly at the first.
Somebody with the left miss. This is a nightmare opening hole.
Stay there.
Quick pickup. He likes it right down the middle of the fairway for Solly. Setting up Casey. Casey will round things out. Here's her first.
Here we go.
Great hit.
That's a beauty. That's a great ball from Casey.
118.
Oh, let's go. Really good. That was smoked.
Love the pants, by the way. Can we talk about the wardrobe, though, as well? Best dressed already right off the top here.
Casey feeling herself. Dress good, feel good, play good. Here's Tron.
Fifth shot here after the penalty. Again, we love seeing putters from off the green. Just needed to give it more than that.
Randy, his sixth shot.
Hit a house.
Oh, look how slick this is. This could roll all the way off the front of the green if he's not careful.
And Cody with the birdie.
Just gave it too much respect. This first green never breaks as much as you think it does.
Cody will tap that in for par. Here's Tron, bogey putt.
You, come on.
Again, apologies to all those listening.
Some major finds here. Tap in for Tron for a double right out of the gates.
That's not how the cliques would want you to play, Tron.
Randy missing just on the edge. He'll tap that in for an 8.
You're as tall as a snowman. Didn't want to see it on the first hole.
DJ's second shot at number 2.
Cheeky play here using a fairway metal. Gosh, this is like we're being transported to Ireland right now.
God, halfway there, I'm like, nope, that's coming back to my feet.
Oh my goodness, that is so well done. If I could tell every guest that I caddy for to do that shot, watch that over and over. That is how you do it.
To an elevated green, DJ made that look awfully easy.
And how about this? This is the reward of the second hole. If you can cover those bunkers, you find yourself in position A like Ben is here.
Here's Ben, his second putting.
Ugh.
Better hang on.
It is so hard. It is so steep. No one believes to hit it as hard as you need to.
Back to the first. Here's Casey's second shot from the middle of the fairway.
She's got to play this out to the right to use the friendly laying up area.
Not where I wanted to go.
All right, just past that stake.
I think you're up. You're up.
I think I'm up.
Yeah, I saw it.
Casey again from the
Get
high
up.
grass.
Ah.
I can see the bounce is
Nope.
going to be really tough for here anytime you get left on one.
Casey again.
There it is.
Plays it safe back out to the fairway.
Big hop.
Hey, you know what? We're on short grass.
Let's
Woo!
go!
All right, back to number 2, Ben with a birdie look.
This is sneaky uphill, and it's going to bend hard to his left.
Oh, it snapped.
And bend it did. Dom, we've seen a lot of big numbers out here on this hole. You've caddied for a number of years. What makes this hole so difficult?
Well, it's the smallest green on the entire property. When you arrive at Erin Hills, it's such a big course, and then all of a sudden you see this Pinehurst-style green with rejection everywhere you look, and quite a bit of break once you're actually on the green.
To DJ Pyhowski, birdie putt on number 2.
Oh,
it's
gosh.
never a good feeling when we're actually watching a 3-footer. Hated that for DJ.
Still have to be happy with the tap-in par. Here's Big Randy at number 2.
Oh, another perfect line there. You see that one tree on the
Boy,
left
big.
hill? That's kind of the most left that you're going to want to go. That's perfect from Randy.
Solly with a birdie look on number 1.
Really slick. It goes downhill from here. Has to bend left. Bend more than he thought.
He'll tap that in for easy par work. Solly with a par at number 1. Here, Neil with a birdie look.
It's going to only fall right in the last 3 feet of this putt.
Oh, I gave it a little extra.
Just again, a little extra. Everyone overreads the back of number 1.
Casey going back and forth around the green.
Good putt.
10.
10, let's go.
Double par.
It's okay. We got it out early, guys.
We did. Now we're rolling down.
So my underdog pick might have been put herself out of contention after one.
But always a great attitude. You have to love that about Casey.
You never know if it's a good shot or a bad shot. She's going to have a great time out there no matter what.
Cody with his second on number 2.
Sit.
Tough tabletop green here.
Wow.
You can be past this hole with it being front of the hole. Looks like you went long.
Randy, long Texas wedge from Big Randy.
This is a bold play. We saw DJ use the hybrid here.
Sheesh.
Really well done. Gosh,
Really
we love
good,
a man
Randy.
that loves the ground game.
I feel like I killed that.
Randy loved it himself. Cody's third.
Wow, going airborne.
Yeah, good hand. Shot.
A shot.
Over to the third, par 4, playing the green-white combos in this championship. 402 yards, Dom.
This is a shot that will intimidate a lot of players. The bunker on the right is about 240 to carry. The bunker on the left is about 255, 260. The real line is the center line straight down the middle. It's an elevated teeing ground with 4 distinct quadrants on the actual green. This flag being over on the right-hand side is a go zone. But quite frankly here for KVV, Steven, I mean, he's off to a slow start, 3 over through his first 2 holes. This is a hole that I feel like could give him a nightmare, especially hitting that banana fade on number 1. He's staring at that bunker on the right. I have a feeling, looking at his alignment right now here, this is going to be headed to the right side.
Here's KVV's first.
Attaboy, Cav.
That's money. That's all day long. He is trusting that. I am envious of how much over the line he is going right now.
It's a man who knows his lines. Here's Big Randy.
After that brilliant second shot. Cash, great putt,
three, Biggie.
going
Nice.
downhill. What a read.
It's a signature hole birdie right there, Big.
How about a 3 for Big Randy on number 2? Here's Cody.
Big par tester early in the round. Breaks to the right, never comes back.
And this is what this hole can do to you, Dom.
Like I said earlier, tabletop green, feels intimidating. You blink, you're going to make bogey.
Nice putt.
Tron
Thanks.
cleans
Very
up
good.
his par.
Good for. Thank you.
Back on the tee box at 2, here's Neil.
Again, not using the driver. Maybe he has too much firepower to reach this green from the white. That should be money on that line.
You like taking iron here, Dom?
I don't. I thought maybe a 5-wood or a 3-wood would have been playing for him, but that guarantees safety. I don't love Solly pulling driver, though. I'll tell you that straight up.
Solly not listening on number 2.
Sounded like a drop kick, but it's going to work out.
He held the finish. He liked it.
Good
Club
swing,
twirl and all.
That should be money then. As long, it's going to cover the bunkers with plenty of firepower. Oh! What a shot!
How
Makes me
about
eat my
Solly
lunch.
driving the green on 2? Over to the third. Here's Ben's approach shot.
Here in late May, that fescue hasn't quite fully grown in, but the base is really healthy. That looked like he got great contact.
Just trying to keep Kevin Na happy here at Erin Hills. To Tron on the third.
Perfect drive. Do that all day long.
Casey from the rough at number 2. Not where you want to be as a high handicapper.
Well,
here,
look,
Dom.
I'd be telling my players here, Casey, who has the best positive attitude on the planet, hey, ball's below your feet in the fescue. Let's get this ball forward. We can fight to get up and down from there and try to save ourselves a 4. None of the above.
Really have to keep your head down on those shots, huh?
To say the least.
And she's out safely.
3.
Ben with a birdie look on number 3.
One of the most difficult putts on the course. We talked about all the quadrants on this green. He's crossing 2 of them right now.
Look at
Let's
this.
go.
Ben,
Hey.
2 under through 3.
Stealing one.
What a putt.
Sheesh. All right, well, we know what that one does, huh?
KVV going to try and answer with a birdie of his own, Dom.
Be one heck of a birdie after the start that he's had.
Just needed to hit it, son.
That's going to be a tester breaking hard to his left.
A lot of meat on that bone. Here's DJ with a par putt on number 3.
Well, he just got a cheat code watching it from Ben.
Pie even.
Oh.
And now he's going to be +1.
Not a bad putt. Just a little too
Keep
much
going up.
pace. Gave it a little too much break after he saw Ben dive it in.
All right, Neil with a long look on number 2.
Again, this putt is sneaky uphill. Anything within 3 feet, you're going to be happy with.
This for birdie.
Come on, get going, get going, get going.
Didn't believe that it was uphill.
All right.
Solly with an eagle look.
This is a really straight putt. It actually will maybe fall to his right.
And falls right it does.
He
I
gave
will
it the
say,
right
I
pace.
have never seen somebody have an eagle look.
I can count on one hand, and quite frankly, it's just one finger that I've seen an eagle putt for a guest of mine here.
Solly cleans up with a birdie. He's 1 under through 2, Dom.
Dream start for the first 2 holes, given a par 5 and a short 4. You want to be in red figures after 2 because now the course starts to turn it up to 11 from here.
Over to the 4th hole, Dom. We're playing from the white tees, 387 yards, downhill par 4.
Yeah, for the combo tees here, this makes it a really difficult tee ball for the long hitters like Ben, like Solly, like Neil, because that bunker you see deep down the center of the fairway from here, it's only about 285 into and going downhill. The bunker on the right is an auto bogey if you go into that off the tee. A lot more room left than it looks to one of the most difficult greens on the course.
Ben Love and his new driving iron.
This has been a shot for him and a club that has clearly been coming through. He's saving the firepower when he really needs it later in the round.
And as I say that, he flares it right.
Blow it, wind.
Well,
Fly.
maybe
Got a
by the
gust.
fact that he took less than driver, he can avoid that bunker.
Oh, it took a hard, weird bounce.
Right into the bunker. Back to 2. Here's Neil's par putt.
Uphill falling to his right.
Oh.
All right.
So it'll be a long 3 putt for Neil, who will tap in. He goes 1 over through 2.
All right.
Here's Casey putting for an 8.
Oh. She didn't deserve that. That's not fair, golf gods. Not fair at all.
She'll tap that one in
9.
for a 10-9 start. Randy, his approach on number 3.
Great angle to go in the go zone.
no.
Oh, no, Randy.
Hit something.
Hosel
Hit
adjacent.
something.
Looking down, blaming something in the grass there. Over to Cody, his approach on the 3rd.
Well, I just
Little
said
right.
go zone. This looks a lot better, though. Needs to get down.
He didn't like it, but it catches the green. He's on there safely. Solly, his tee shot on the 3rd.
Pretty.
Struck.
Well struck. He has no worries with those bunkers at all. Should be a wide open shot for all 3 players in this group.
Back over to number 4, Ben. Out of the bunker, his approach shot.
Great lie. Oh, a little slippage there. Is he going for this?
And he gets on.
Gosh, what's the
Good shot,
beauty
buddy.
of
Thank you.
distance, huh? Holy cow, what a shot.
Back over to the 3rd. Here's Randy from behind the green.
Okay, it could have been worse. It just got worse.
Here's Tron with a birdie look.
Great run at that. Anything behind that hole is really difficult to read.
He taps it in for par. Casey back to the fairway on the 3rd.
Oh, come on, don't go in there.
Great follow through.
All right,
Good
Stop.
out. We're out.
fairway.
I don't know if it's happy or if it's fearful. I don't know whether to be happy or sad.
DJ here at the 4th.
Provocative. My goodness.
He's loving this 3-wood.
God damn, DJ.
Up the hill, chasing.
Oh,
It
my
lips out.
goodness.
Pick that one up, Deej.
What a shot
one
from
up, that's
DJ
good.
Pye.
Good.
So we've seen already through the early goings of this round from DJ Pye, new looks with some of these clubs, testing the 3-wood from off the green. He seems pretty dialed to start this.
Again, this is the home field advantage that DJ has over the other competitors. He's played here more than any of them. Quite frankly, a guy that came in sporadically playing. It is Wisconsin. We don't get the normal golf season like everybody else. So the fact that he is playing this great with the short game right now is a welcome sight for those who had wagers on Mr. Pye.
All right, KVV with a par putt on the 4th.
Yikes. Why do we got to give ourselves such hard time for these
KVV's
pars?
got a little Jordan Spieth going on in his own head.
A little bit. You got to give yourself a hard time for pars. Well, they don't just give U.S. Opens to any course, KVV. It's supposed to be hard.
Ben with a birdie look.
Man, what a shot from the bunker. He got lucky to stay up there in the back left corner, take the par and run on 4 all day long.
KVV with a par putt.
Oh, come on!
He might have to start drinking that spotted cow to his right. He taps in for a bogey.
Yeah, New Glare is coming out early. That's a tough sign for KVV.
Here's Cody with a birdie look on the 3rd.
Got to give it more than you think.
Just
Cody.
misses. He'll tap that in for par. 1 over through 3. Here's Solly's approach on the 3rd.
This is Solly's sweet spot right here,
That's
using the
great.
wedge game. He's got to take advantage.
Nice.
Deep, maybe?
Right
That's
at the
what I thought
flag.
it
Should be all over. It should have a lot of spin on it, too. That should be money.
Good shot there from Solly. Here's Tron. Tee shot on the 4th.
Swing.
Using the driver should be past that fairway bunker. That is position A, my friends.
Speaking of taking out the driver, let's go to number 5.
Here, number 5, par 4. You can finally let the big dog eat here. Fescue everywhere, no penalty areas, no boundaries. If you can get it over the top of that hill on the right-hand side, you catch a speed spot, you'll have just a wedge in to one of the friendlier greens on the course. You finally get a little reprieve after those tough first 4 holes.
Here's Ben's tee shot on the 5th. Going way left.
I mean, it could be as left as number 7 over there. Not the end of the world, though. If you're going to miss on this hole.
Neil with a birdie look on the 3rd.
Oh, just get this within 5 feet, quite frankly. Hard to his right.
He wants it to settle down. We'll have a tester for par coming back. Here's Solly looking for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, what a great shot in here from Solly. Got to take advantage.
Just missage on the edge.
Dang it.
So let's talk quick about Solly, though, because anytime we talked about it in the Open, anytime you're seeing the NLU crew on camera, Solly tends to be the favorite. Solly tends to be the one that wears a lot of the criticism when it comes to the resident scratch golfer of the group. Well, he's got competition with Ben, with Neil, with Cody, with guys lurking or loitering around this team right now, and Solly has to keep his head on a swivel because being 1 under through 3 holes, you take that all day long. It's misses like those that can frustrate you, but you cannot let yourself get frustrated at a course like Erin Hills.
Back out to number 4. Here's Cody from the bunker.
Looks like he's got a great flat lie.
Going right at it.
Oh, it's going to downwind. This hole rarely plays downwind. It's going to need to sit.
From one bunker to another. Here's Tron at the 4th.
Thanks.
Hanging a little left. Also needs to sit. That
Good
should be on. That
TC.
should be just fine.
Good recovery there from Tron. Now KVV playing under one of the rare trees we see out here at Erin Hills.
Well, there are only 3 in play, 4 on the entire course, and congratulations, Kevin. We give out shirts for those.
Oh, not quite what I wanted. And the shits. God darn it.
You can still make a par from there, though. It's not the end of the world.
Ben from the fescue, his approach shot on number 5.
Helps to have a wedge into this shot. Gnarly lie, leaking toward the bunker on the right.
Hang on. You okay? Deep?
Staying at the 5th, here's DJ Pye from the rough.
Left.
Go. Go.
Oh! Yeah. Hell yeah, Deej. Up here. God, Deej is kind of flashing.
What a recovery there from Pye. He's got that look for birdie. Cody's 3rd at the 4th.
Oh, wow. I said it needed to get down. It needed to get up. Gnarly with those eyebrows from this bunker.
Randy's birdie at number 4.
Get some legs. Get some legs.
Tracking.
Go. So good.
Go. What an effort.
Great putt.
It'll be a
putt.
tap-in par for Randy. Now to Tron, birdie look at the 4th from off the green.
Always bends back over toward that wetland left. Totally fine. Again, 4 on 4. take it and run to 5.
Here's Cody for bogey.
And that first putt ran way by, needs this to go. He could have bet $1 million that ball was going to be short. So Cody self-admittedly lost and confused about his golf game right now. He's got a bunch of swing thoughts going on right now. He went to Corey Lundberg at Altus. We saw him in a video with our friends at Serve Pro on that. We've seen him play some really difficult golf down in Dallas, at Trinity Forest, at Fields Ranch. But for him, maybe a trip to TPI can get him unlocked and sort of fly under the radar here coming into Erin Hills.
Here's Solly's approach at the 4th.
Again, a wedge in hand. Shouldn't be anything more than a gap wedge from here, about 100 yards or so.
He said he's really been feeling his wedges as of late, Dom.
Never hit a full wedge. There's no point.
KVV's 3rd at the 5th.
You gotta aim left here, Kev. Oh, wow,
Let's
what a
go.
shot.
What a shot.
Got that for par. Take that and run. Get some momentum going, KVV.
So Ben's got a tough look here with his 3rd shot. A bit of early adversity. We haven't seen this so far for Ben, who's been pretty clean so far in his card. Downhill lie in the fescue. Got to get up, and he swipes right through. What a shot by Ben.
Ooh, I cannot begin to explain how difficult that shot was.
Back out to the 5th. Here's Randy.
I'm going to have to call a lie on that shot tracer there.
So good.
Did that
Yeah,
actually
well done,
climb for Randy right there? Is that height?
Here's Casey's 4th.
That's why you don't go
Nope.
long on number 4.
Nope, stop.
Oh, no.
That's headed right back to her feet. Little homage to Gary Player there from Casey today. Neil with a birdie look. Just missing again on the edge.
Popular to miss this low to the left when putting from that left side of the green. Take a par.
Back to Ben's par save. What a save this would be.
I mean, this is a putt that is tricky. It does not break that much. If anything, it should fall left in the middle, maybe straighten out at the end. But if you give this pace, it's not off the hole.
What a four.
Woo!
What a putt there from Ben. And a fist bump, well deserved.
Oh, Lordy.
You know what? From the positions he was playing from, he would have taken a bogey from his second shot easily. That's a heck of a 5, quite frankly.
All right, wind's starting to run a little bit here. You can feel the conditions changing here at Erin Hills, Dom.
This is the reverse wind than we usually see at Erin Hills.
Instead of like, I feel like the 7-wood, I'm trying to get on it, and then it's going to go.
It's just dead in the sky.
Okay.
I like this.
230?
At least, yeah.
Okay.
Number 5 playing into the wind is a real rarity, which also means,
Just a
keep
little
this
up
in
and
mind, the last 3 holes of the day are all going to be into the wind.
Tron hitting a 7-wood.
7th heaven, baby. That sounded great.
He likes it.
Go. Go.
Should be plenty with that club selection.
And lands on the green. What a shot from Tron. Over to Solly with his driver at the 5th. Right down the middle.
Perfect. Position A.
First group is through the 5th hole. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. No surprise, we've got Ben out in front. Solly playing some great golf as well early on as the 2 front runners in this event, Dom.
Well, we're 5 holes into 36 holes, so a lot can change. Again, we mentioned the wind being changed. Again, from hole 7 on, it really starts to get going, and the long hitters will have an advantage on those holes, but at the same time, doubles lurk everywhere here. Nobody is out of it, except for maybe a couple.
DJ Pye 3-putting the 5th to fall to 2 over. Has a good round going, a couple of early pars there from Pye. As we head out to the 6th, what do you see there?
The 6th hole is the first par 3 of the day. It is uphill. It is intimidating given you are seeing the false front. It's a 47-yard long green. All of the room in the world to miss this left. All the caddy's ever going to tell you is to just get this to the center of the green. If you're in the center of the green, it should kick forward and be fine. If the flag's in the front, just say a quick prayer, especially with this being into the wind today.
Playing from the white tees, 176 on the card. Wind whipping into their face. Here's Ben at the 6th.
Oh, great ball flight. That should be all over it.
Keeping it below the wind. Right at the flag.
Oh, Ben.
Good shot,
Oh,
dude.
good,
That
bud.
should be all over it.
Here's Randy, 3rd shot at the 5th.
All right, really friendly green from here. All rolls toward the hole. Big slope left to right.
Good play, Randy.
Tracking right
Atta
toward the
boy,
pin.
Big,
Do it!
yeah! Oh!
Jams the cup. What a shot from
Great
Big
play.
Randy.
I love seeing get some momentum going
You know
for
what,
the big
Randy?
guy.
That's 3 proper shots there, big guy.
It's been a roller coaster ride for Randy, but some fun memories early on for the big fella.
Randy's been here before. We know we've already talked about his frustrations with maybe the stroke play format, and he hasn't played a lot of golf since Tour Sauce Australia at this point. He went down to spring training, but you know, it's funny when we asked him about, hey, any equipment changes, anything going on? He's like, no, come on, no big equipment changes. It's Randy. He's going to show up and play ball, and let's see what he has to do for the rest of the round.
All right, let's go back out to the 5th. Here's Tron with a birdie look.
Simmer.
That's pretty good pace.
Good
I
weed,
wouldn't
bud.
be telling that simmer. That's a great putt.
A lot of easy pars for Tron. Never complain about that out here, Dom.
DJ really in trouble down here over by the bathrooms by the 6th hole.
Shot. Really good, Deej.
Oh, that's really well done. Really well done. Honestly, from that area, from about 50 yards, changing elevation, great shot.
Here's Cody's par putt at the 5th.
Just too much pace. It's a tough putt from that side of the hole.
Cody makes that for a bogey. Back out to the 6th. Ben with a birdie look. What a shot from the tee.
What an incredible shot. This is such a hard flag to get near. Maybe going into the wind might have helped him here, but this is one, if you can cash this in, you feel like you're stealing one from the course.
For birdie. Just leaves it short. You'll take 3 in these conditions.
Oh, all the time. And I'm never one of those people that says, oh, never up, never in. There's not much to complain about on that hole.
DJ Pye with a bogey look at the 6th.
Good putt. Good for it.
Okay, momentum maintainer. Bogey's not the end of the world, especially after that tee ball.
He's 3 over through 6. Here's Neil at the 5th, his approach shot.
Oh, what did he hit off the tee to end up over here?
And he's not happy. Chunking it through the fescue. That can happen in that tall grass.
You know, Neil's mental game is going to be something we monitor throughout the day. We all know what he can do in straps, but maybe in a true tournament format, he can get himself to lock in.
Pye's going to tee off at the par 5, 7th hole, Dom.
7th hole, par 5 here, slight bend to the left. A lot of bunkers, not a lot of them are truly in play. Granted, it is downwind today, but for most, this is a 3-shot hole all day long. Big 2-tiered green. As you can tell, you cannot miss this hole to the right. No matter what the wind is doing, you'd rather be long or be left, no matter where the flag is.
Number 1 handicap hole on the course here at Erin Hills. 503 yards from the white tees. Here's Pye's tee shot.
There it is.
That should be money.
Really swinging the driver well today.
I mean, that's also the scouting report for DJ Pye. The driver is always going to be the piece that keeps him in play.
Here's Cody's tee shot at the 6th. Also trying to cheat the wind.
Go!
There we go.
With the hat flying off, and he's got a birdie look.
Oh, if I had moss like that, I would not be wearing a hat.
There we go.
DJ's 2nd from the 7th. 211 left.
Oh, this is right in that tweener zone where it's so uphill, you have to commit to this shot being downwind. Doesn't like the contact.
Going with that 4 driving iron.
Looks like it's plenty.
Come on.
Through the back of the green in a good spot there in 2.
Wow.
Here's Tron 2nd on the 6th, so he was high left.
Again, another poor sculptor here trying to carve a shot. All right, make sure there's nothing worse than a bogey from there from Tron.
Neil with a bogey look on the 5th.
Really need to see his lag putting shape into form. Important to have that get a bounce back after the poor lag putt on number 2.
Staying on 5, here's Solly with a par putt.
We just saw Cody miss this one. High to the left, and ooh, hang on now.
Leaves a lot there. Here's Solly trying to make the comebacker for bogey. All that rim. First bogey of the day for Solly puts him back at even. KVV's 3rd shot at the 7th.
This is the prime layup area. Love to see KVV here.
Fade a little.
That's going to be fine, though. There's a big tier right in the middle that can feed that toward the hole.
Tron for par from off the green.
Oh, the wind's got it now. Look how much that ripped. Something to monitor for the rest of the day.
That's going to leave him a long bogey putt on the 6th. Cody's tee shot actually rolled off the false front, chipped it up to here, so here's Cody for par. Have a little bit of work there. Neil tapping in for double. He's 3 over through 5.
All right, we're done with that.
Happy to be done. Yeah. And Ben's 3rd shot at the 7th.
After going forward in 2.
God, I just can't get a good contact out of this.
That's not bad. That's really not bad. And Ben, you can't get good contact because you're not supposed to hit it there.
He'd go on to 3-putt, make his first bogey of the day. Tron with a bogey look here at the 6th. Needs this one.
Great putt.
And drains it.
Huge for
Oh,
Tron.
that felt better than the birdie right there.
Needed that to keep rolling.
Bogey felt like a birdie there for Tron. Now Cody for bogey. Just misses that one, so he'll tap that in for double.
You know, he mentioned earlier in the pre-round going from Bermuda back home in Texas to this bent grass here in Wisconsin. The lag putting's been an issue. We just saw it come to fruition there.
DJ putting from off the green. No 3-wood here, Dom.
Well, I love the putter here because it's a pretty straight putt from up the hill.
He's going to tap that in for birdie to get back to 2 over. He's well inside the cut line right now, Dom.
Home game models. They're off the charts right now for the Pie Man.
KVV with a birdie look on 7.
Oh, I just keep leaving it wide open.
We have learned to lay out when KVV is on the mic. Here's Cody with his tee shot on the 7th.
He might be ready to send it over those left bunkers here. Should have plenty of firepower downwind.
There you go, Cody.
Way to keep his composure after that 3-putt. Here's back to Solly here on the tee box at 6.
Sit.
Probably threading a 5-iron. It's got to get up. There's that false front. It's going to reject it off that front edge. But a routine up and down from there, even if it rolls off the edge.
Just holding on to the front there. Here's Neal with his shot on the 6th.
Opportunity for a bounce back after the double.
No.
Ooh, wide open face.
Pushes it way right. Almost in DJ Pie territory.
All right, short of the bunker. Yeah.
Now Casey with a tee shot on 6th.
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Never seen somebody laugh through her struggles quite like Casey.
Smile through the pain, baby. Smile through the pain.
All right, Dom, here's KVV on the 8th. One of the best holes out here.
Oh, man. 8 is just a great example of how little land they moved here at Erin Hills. Totally blind tee shot. You have to trust your caddy and the 4 caddy up there. Hard dog leg to the left. Whole fairway slopes to the right to an elevated green, a couple of well-placed bunkers in the front. If you come up short here, you're going to roll all the way down to 60 yards below the green. But if you do hit a good shot, you're rewarded with a pretty flat putting surface.
From the white tees, 363. You can really cut off a lot of that hill on the left side. Here's KVV with his tee shot.
I can't wait to see this line.
Be so good.
KVV feeling it with the big stick right now.
Let's go.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do. End it right over the top of the caddy's head. Well done, KVV.
Tron's second shot at the 7th, par 5.
He's in the go zone. Looks like one of those fairway woods. Should be aiming at the trunk of the tree beyond the green.
Bounce. That's going to be a long putt.
That's going to be a hard putt, though, coming, Steven.
Cody's second at the 7th,
Well,
also going for it.
He just saw what not to do. Oh, great line. It's got to go, though.
Go, go.
Now stop.
And he puts it on in 2. He'll have a big bird look.
That's a great shot from Cody. Keep himself interested in this.
Randy from the fescue, his third shot at the 7th.
One thing you don't do.
Here's a good example of just the elevation change you'll see on the 8th hole. Solly with a birdie look on the 6th from the front of the green.
Love using the putter. It's hard to convince yourself to give it more, especially putting into the wind.
Get there.
Leaves that one short. He'll have a long par putt. Cody, his third at the 7th, chipping from off the green.
Okay, this is his big bird look.
Class.
That is
Class.
really well done. Nice and
Good
soft.
shot. Good shit, my man.
Take the 4. Yes, sir.
Easy birdie look there from Cody. That is exactly what he needed after that 3-putt on the 6th. Here's Tron putting for eagle on the 7th.
You got to get this past the tier. This is not a fast putt by any means.
Yeah. Really good.
All good. All
Oh,
good
boy.
things. No qualms with that.
Thank you.
Great pace there from Tron. He'll have a birdie look there. Ben second at the 8th.
Should be a crossing breeze coming from his right.
Tucked it left. Can't hurt you over there.
Yeah, it's safe. There's a backstop over there he can use. Again, you can take a 4 here and feel fine.
KVV, second shot at the 8th. He's been standing over this ball for a long time, Dom.
I just knew that was bad from the minute the backswing. God, it's freaking frustrating. Slow down.
I think I found the inspiration for the Shanks episode.
Hit it, wind.
He said it
Hit it,
himself.
wind.
Slow down. Here's DJ's second shot on number 8.
Sit. Sit. Yeah, shot. All right, we're two. We got away with one there, maybe.
That's 200. We're pressing our luck here, but on some of the tops of some of
He'll
these
still
slopes.
have a putt there for birdie. Nice shot there from Pye.
Aggressive line, using the wind to his advantage.
Back over to 6. Here's Neil with a par putt.
This will be a heck of an up and down from where he hit the tee ball. I don't like the negative talk. We got to get the Vision 54 back in his head here.
He'll make bogey +4 through 6 for Neil. Solly. Back-to-back bogeys for Solly.
Keep note, both of those bogeys going into
4.
the wind, something to monitor with those last 3 holes lurking.
As Solly heads to the 5th. Here's Randy. Bogey putt on the 7th.
Come on.
Just leaves it short.
7.
That'll be a 7 double bogey. And Tron now with a birdie at 7.
Attaboy.
Great 2 putt.
Thank you.
4.
Thanks.
Back to 2 over on the day.
This is a guy that, after the double bogey on 1, to be maintaining at this point, after really not playing a lot of quality golf in his own words as of late, but not touching a club that long after the tourist sauce, and to see some sharpness here, even with the short game. That lag putt is a great indicator of how you're feeling with the health of your short game. Really, really impressive stuff from Tron and his cleats.
So Tron gonna lead us off here on the 8th.
Gotta trust your caddy here. Aim left.
Like that.
Perfect tee
Little
shot.
spinny peeler.
Nothing peeling about that. That's perfect against the wind.
Here's Cody.
That's the one, Cody.
Aggressive line.
That's where you want to be on this hole, Dom.
That's perfect. That should be no more than a wedge in for Cody.
Back up to KVV on the 8th.
Oh, so thick.
Can't even see the ball. Gnarly lie.
Darn it.
Yeah, Kev. Really good.
Okay.
Well done.
Survived
Good
it.
recovery there from KVV. Let's hear from Neil.
I mean, with this wind, I gotta think the Pie Man's got a couple big numbers waiting for him out here. Don't need to get all jumpy, you know. It's time to too many lazy bogeys, but I got a chance here, man. We just gotta get some rhythm going.
He was shockingly dialed, in his own words, coming into this week, with all the newfound perspective, of course, with baby Pete back at home, and want to see him kick it into gear on the second 9.
Back over to the 7th. Here's Solly's second shot from the fescue out left.
Shit.
DJ with a birdie putt on the 8th.
This is going to snap in the first half of the putt to his left.
Wow, that thing just sniped straight left.
We'll have an uphill putt for par. Ben with a birdie look on 8, coming way down the hill, Dom.
Yeah, there's that big backstop to his left. Again, this is a putt that will snap hard to his right in the beginning, but really flatten out at the end.
Hustle. Hustle. Hustle.
Leaves it way short. Neil's second shot from the top of the bunker.
Well, you know, depending on your lie, if you've got iron in hand, you might be still in the go zone with Neil's length.
Lie, man. Stay in the fairway.
Chases it back into the fairway. Safe shot there for Neil.
Right.
Did you hear what he said there? Grabby lie. You've felt this before, Steven. Not saying that you've been in the fescue a lot, but quite frankly,
Oh, I have.
Quite frankly, this fescue this time of year is some of the hardest to play out of because it just stops your club in its tracks, shuts it. That's why you see so many left misses.
Here is Solly, 3rd from the 7th.
Great line, being left of this flag.
Good one. Should be good, huh?
And he'll have a look for birdie there. Nice hole for Solly, recovering after a tough tee shot. KVV punting for bogey
Hit
at
it
the
hard
8th.
enough. Go!
What do you make of the self-talk from KVV?
I mean, what's there need to be said, right? He's saying it all for us.
Yeah, great save, dude.
That's how you
Good
send a
putt.
message. Still his in the lead, holding things well. Quite frankly, the favorite playing like one.
That keeps him at 1 under. Here's DJ to save par.
Come on, Pie.
Boy.
All right.
That keeps DJ at 2 over through 8, having himself a great front 9.
He's loitering.
He's tied with Tron here at the top of the leaderboard behind Ben. Here's Neil, birdie putt at the 7th.
One time.
Man, nice play.
Oh,
Very
what a good
nice.
putt.
Very well done, especially given where he was playing from. Take the 5.
Solly with a birdie putt. Ring around the rosy from Solly with a birdie.
Who makes more of those 20-footers in the world than Chris Solomon? That was awesome putt.
Puts him back to even on the day. KC for par.
Give us a highlight, Casey.
Awesome.
Par!
Let's go.
First par of the day for KC. And she is on the board.
Celebrate pars, baby.
Back out to the 8th. Here's Tron's second shot.
Yeah, you bad boy. Boy, T.
Great
Money. Great shot from Tron.
Okay.
Right at the flagstick. And Randy, man, he's right in a divot here, Dom. You never love to see this.
Rub of the green, man. So what? Adversity hits everybody. I feel for him.
That's
there.
unfortunate.
I feel for him there.
All right, he sprays that one out to the right. Here's Cody after a monster tee shot on the 8th.
The more you bite off from the left, the easier the second shot is. Oh, that's a great line as well.
He likes it just on the right side of that pin. Down to the 9th hole, the signature hole here at Erin Hills, Dom.
The hardest par 3 in the state of Wisconsin, especially with the wind whipping like it is right now from the left. Anything short, rejected. Anything to the right, rejected. Anything long, you're in a bunker. Anything left, right, bunker as well. This requires your most precise iron of the day. Oh, by the way, there's a 2-club wind blowing across this hole today. So anything on, take a 3, get out of there.
The locals call it the shortest par 5 here in the state of Wisconsin. Here's DJ Pye on the tee shot at 9.
Shouldn't be playing any more than 135 yards.
Come on, wind. Bunker?
He's probably in a bunker spot. He'll have green to work with from there.
Yeah, back left bunker there for DJ Pye. Here's Ben with his tee shot.
God, that's so good.
Really good, Ben.
Come on.
Yes.
So good, dude.
Incredible
Great
shot there from Ben. So much to think about from this tee shot, Dom, with the wind and the bunkers.
I mean, that's all you're looking at. You only see the bunkers. You barely see a sliver of green when you're standing on this tee box.
KVV.
Sit. Chill. This is going to be short of the bunkers. Oh.
Back out to 8. Here's Solly with his tee shot.
Now here's a hole that really fits his driver shot shape.
Draw.
Look at that ball draw come back.
Probably going to be through the fairway, though, with his length.
Okay.
Neil with the driver.
That's money. You can hear the wind blowing, Steven. It's going to get tougher.
Sends it out there. Cody with a birdie opportunity now on the 8th.
Cody's been pretty steady so far in this middle portion of the front 9.
Yeah, never going to complain about an easy par on number 8. Tron with a birdie putt on 8. Unlucky.
A little too much pace.
Back out over to the 9th hole. DJ with his bunker shot.
So difficult. Got to get down low, lower the center of gravity.
These bunkers are so tough out here at Erin Hills. So DJ going to try and re-rack here.
And you got to do the same shot again with the ball above your feet now. Oh, goodbye.
Huh.
Over in fescue rescue territory there at the turnbuckle.
Yeah, he's already looking ahead to it.
KVV trying not to make a mess of number 9.
If there's a bunker you want to be in on this hole, it's this one.
Damn it.
Oh, no.
All right, he's out.
No.
But it's coming. Creeping back. Here's DJ Pye with his 4th shot at number 9. So he'll have that putt for double bogey. KVV.
Hard to his right once he gets on the top tier. Got to give it pace.
So lovely, Kev.
All right, DJ Pye had a great front 9 going.
Yes, well, we said, we warned you, it's the hardest par 3 in the state. You would have thought the guy that's played it more than anyone else in NLU would have handled it.
All right, enough of those messes. Back to Ben with a birdie look.
It's the right game plan to play that one up high. Again, I said it on the tee box. You make a 3 here, you feel like you stole one.
1 under, 35 on the front 9 for Ben.
Man, in this wind, Kansas City boys coming out strong right now.
DJ with a putt for 6.
Ooh, that's a quad, guys.
Fescue Rescue going to taste really nice for DJ Pye after that one.
I've seen that man go low on the second 9 at Erin Hills before. I know he can do it again.
Back out to the 8th. Here's Tron with a par putt.
Oh, shove city.
Come on.
Nicknames are given.
Just fanned it.
Neil with his 2nd from the 8th.
Ball below your feet, wants to wiggle right, but the wind coming from the right should keep it straight. Good looking shot here.
Safe.
He'll have a look for birdie.
Get up. Get up.
No!
Man, don't do it.
It's safe.
on.
It's safe.
No, it's not.
No!
Oh no.
And there's a thread there. It could thread the needle.
Perfect. All right, we like that.
And this is what Erin Hills can do to you. All right, back out to the tee box on number 9. Cody on the par 3.
Just catch.
Hanging out to the right. Oh, that's going to get rejected all the way to the bottom.
Here's Tron.
Looks like a long club choice here.
Home
Good.
run.
He flushed it.
Really likes it. And that one sails over the green at number 9.
I made this year.
I'm going to be honest here, Steven. I've never had a player this far along on number 9. I'd give this a 5% chance to be anywhere within 20 feet. Use the wind. Oh, that is
Look at
beautiful.
that shot from Tron. A flop shot out of the fescue.
Thank you. There we go.
Here's Randy from off the green at number 9. His second shot.
Climb.
Great
Climb.
tee-ball there to be in the back
Stretch.
right corner.
Good lag there from
putt.
Big Randy. All right, the lead group has made the turn. What awaits him at number 10, Tom?
Number 10, blind tee shot here. Widest fairway on the course. So make sure you hit this fairway first and foremost, but you got a massive speed slot there right in the middle. You could have anywhere from 225 to 150 in if you catch that speed slot. Then it's an elevated green. You've heard that before. A lot of room right of this flag. Anything to the left of the green is rejected to the bottom of the hill. So again, another hole that's probably the most challenging par 4 remaining on this course. Find the fairway, then hit the attack.
All right, DJ Pye trying to be a goldfish after a quad at number 9. Here's his tee shot on 10.
All right, boy, Pye. Really
All
good.
right, little bounce back, Benny. Let's go.
That's a speed
Hold on.
slot we're talking about right there. Perfect for Pye.
How are we feeling after 9?
You know what? Better than expected. I actually played a pretty nice 9, 2 over through 8. I started thinking like, oh my, I'm gonna maybe throw up a little 38 on this side, maybe shoot 75. Boom, quad on number 9. Just a nemesis hole for me. It's just, I never play that hole well. So flush it. What are you gonna do? No big deal. Hit a nice little drive here on 10. So I've played well on this back 9 in the past, and we're gonna lean on that.
We've seen DJ on the Dream Loop fire a 35 back 9 here at Erin Hills. He's saying all the right stuff. Let's hear from his playing partner, KVV, after his front 9 47.
9 holes in, how are we feeling?
You know, only hit one shank, so that's good.
Back over to the 8th. Here is Neil with a birdie look.
Saw this one earlier from Ben. He left it woefully short.
Come on, hit it. It's just hard to hit that one.
And Neil does the same, Dom,
It's so much flatter than you think because you feel that downhill start.
for par. Leaves it short again.
And again, putting back into the wind from that angle too makes it so much more difficult.
Here's Solly for par on the 8th. He misses on the edge.
Man.
Again,
I
that's
just
more a
don't see
product of the wind pushing it, keeping it outside left.
Tron has this for par for what would be an incredible up and down, Dom.
A little outside right if you do it with fall weight.
Great
What a
three.
three. That was amazing from TC.
How about that front 9 for Tron? After a double to open, he finishes with a 39.
I mean, super impressive stuff. He's firmly inside the cut line right now.
Cody for par at the 9th.
Gave it some gas, made it
bud.
work. That's a very nice 3.
Drills it for a +6, 42 from Cody.
And you can say that Cody's left a few out there. I'm looking out for him on this second 9. I think he's got the game to get it done today.
KVV trying to turn things around on his back 9. Here he is, his second shot on the 10th.
Great drive. Good look at it. Nice.
Let's go.
Over to our leader, Ben, on the 10th fairway.
Golf course is sweet. Loving every part of it. Left a few out there. I hate to say that, but easiest hole of the day, and I make my first bogey of the day, which is disappointing. But hitting it good, putting it good. Need to, truly, this just comes down to, being mentally strong enough to continue doing this for 9 more holes. That's all we got to do. Should be in great position for tomorrow.
Dom left some out there with a 35.
I mean, it's a great spot to be in, obviously being in the first group, being the number that everybody has to look at. But from Ben's perspective, the fact that he already feels like he's rolling the rock well, which is one of his strongest parts of the game, is certainly exciting, given how poorly he played at Pinehurst against Neal, which we saw before the U.S. Open. This is a little bit of a revenge game opportunity for him.
Here's Solly at the tee box on 9.
Oof, okay. Whoa. Doesn't kill you.
Another one he liked off his face, but the wind just took that one.
Something about the Jacks boys having trouble gauging this wind. They should be used to this.
Too good.
Neal on the 9th.
Playing the cut.
He really needs to generate some momentum right now.
Whoa.
He flushed that as well. That's long, just like his brother.
We've seen 3 different guys sail this green. Must not be the caddies, though.
No, never the caddies. Are you kidding me?
Best caddies in the world here at Erin Hills. Here's Tron, the tee box at 10.
Again, totally blind, but you just have to aim at your caddy there in the center of the fairway, just like that.
DJ Pye with a birdie look to try and get back on track. Look at this line he's taking.
Classy. Well done by DJ.
Good read, buddy.
He'll make that for par. Here's Ben with a birdie look.
This is a nasty slider going left to right.
Settle.
Just gassed it through the fringe there.
Ooh-wee.
You can see the elevation change on that green at number 10. Can't miss on the wrong side. Back over to the 9th. Here's Casey.
Not like that, though. Shit.
Well, we got
Short-sided, water, and the halfway house long is all you're staring at.
Oh, God.
Okay.
3rd time's the charm for Casey.
Get out.
We're out.
All right.
Oh, that was impressive, with the feet moving.
All right, Neal off the green here at number 9.
Well, we saw Tron get up and down from long here. Here's a little more left, so a little more short-sided than Tron was.
There's just nothing I can do there.
Yeah, just sails it past. Solly chipping off the green, his 2nd shot on the par 3.
Threading the spine. It should fall to his left.
A bit hard.
Not bad.
Good touch there from Solly. We've seen a lot of that from him so far today. Neal's 3rd.
Dude.
Oh,
go
my
in,
gosh,
go in.
go in.
Oh, what a shot, dude.
What a recovery from Neal there. He'll tap that in and escape with a bogey.
Honestly, all things considered, kind of feel the same way about Neal the way I felt about Cody. He left a lot out there. His best golf's ahead of him.
He's not going to be happy with a 42, but he will make the turn at +6. Solly for par on the 9th.
But nice 3.
Thank you.
He jams it home.
Take 3 on that hole.
Nice
Sheesh.
up and down.
All right, we take a look at our leaderboard. All 3 groups are through the front 9 here at Erin Hills. Ben leading on top with -135.
I mean, the only guy in red numbers right now, Solly only 2 back of him. TC, after a double bogey start to only be 1 over his next 8 holes, that's certainly impressive. But right now, we've got a battle for that last spot in the cut line. DJ, Neal, and Cody all sitting with a 42 on the front 9. We could see some fireworks in this last 9.
Remember, the top 4 will qualify to day 2 here at Erin Hills. Should be a fun back 9. Let's go out to Ben on the 10th.
Great putt, dude.
That's a guy that's confident in his putting, right, Steven?
That's a great 2-putt there from Ben to walk away with a par. Cody's 2nd shot here on number 10.
You see the flag on the left. You have room right. A lot of folks are scared of the
Cody.
bunkers. That's beautiful.
Tracking right towards the pin.
Come on down.
That's perfect. Well done by Cody.
Now Tron, his 2nd. Fescue rescue just to his right.
Use the speed slot. Now the wind coming out of the right. That's all over it, Steven.
What a shot from Tron.
All right, all of these are through 9.
Okay.
Position 1, Ben Hodling, -1.
And we're doing live scoring here today, so the players, you're looking live at them, finding out where they sit on the leaderboard, Tom.
Tron Carter +3. 3 people tied for 4th. We have Cody McBride, DJ Pyhowski, Neal Schuster, all at +6.
Oh, let's go.
Big
Okay.
Randy at 7 at +9.
God, I hope Randy makes a cut.
KVV at +11, position 8.
Okay.
And following up the rear, position 9, +25, Casey Landman.
Okay. I think you can exhale.
We'll see. We'll see. We're not.
No, finish the race.
There's no guarantees.
Finish
Steve.
the race,
Come on.
Earl.
What's the story of the front nine for you, Dom?
The story of the front nine is A, how well Ben played, proving once again why he beat Solly down at Royal Melbourne, and furthermore, the fact that TC is lurking, man. He is coming up here as a menace. He is not out of this by any means. I think we all expected to see some combination of 1-2 of Ben and Solly, but to see TC right there in the 3 ahead of his brother, something to monitor.
All right, Solly making the turn. Here's his tee shot on number 10.
I really don't understand his love for the driving iron, but I mean, when you're hitting fairways, I guess I can't complain about anything. Yeah, touchdown.
Now Neil.
Oh no.
What is that? I'm so stuck.
See, this is where I would love to see the driver here. I think that you give yourself the biggest face possible to use, or even use Neil's second serve, the thing that he's worked so hard on.
To the green on 10, here's Cody with a birdie putt from just off of it.
Speedy from behind the hole. Good putt. Really
We'll
good
have
for
that for par. Neil finding his way back here on the 10th.
He's going to have to battle to make a 5 from there.
Dom, first group on to number 11. What do we have here?
11's kind of one of your last breaths of the day. Short par 4, very friendly teeing area. However, a lot of it is not visible on the teeing ground. So you want to favor the right half of the fairway if you can to a green that's pinched hard from left to right. Anything that lands on the left edge of the green is going to fall toward the center. It is a small green, but this is one of your best birdie opportunities on the second nine.
They're playing it from 355 yards, the green tees today. Here's KVV, his second shot just left of the fairway on 11.
Oh no, shank number 2.
Just stupid. Get all the way turned, please.
Ben from the 11th fairway.
About 100 yards in, needs to be a little further left than that.
Oh boy.
Should be money though.
Good shot. Woo!
He likes it.
Okay.
Back to the 10th, here's Randy for par.
Be a really nice par here on 10 for a big man.
Just jams it live.
You can't blame him though.
Tron for birdie.
After a brilliant approach.
Attaboy.
And he's back to 2 over.
Great three, bud.
Shoot, he's not just lurking to make the cut. He might be lurking for the lead.
Cody trying to clean up with a par.
I hate these putts, man.
Not loving the flat stick today, Dom.
Well, it's funny. He was so worried about his
he missed
iron.
it again. The comebacker.
No. Cody.
Oh.
Oh, this is the big test for the mental game that he said he wanted to monitor. Oh, no. Okay.
And he makes that for double. We're talking about cut line now for Cody.
I mean, all of a sudden, he puts himself 2 back of both DJ and Neil. Neil in trouble behind him, though, and he doesn't know that.
Back out to 11. Here's DJ for par.
No, I moved a little. I might have just bit off a little too much.
Carnage on one of the easiest holes on the course.
Right after Cody misses that, DJ can't take advantage. Ben for a birdie.
That one snapped.
And he misses on the
It's
low
right on
side.
the ridge.
Yeah, it's just slightly different angle than DJ had. DJ's didn't, his did. Take the 4, no big deal.
Stress-free 4. Can't be upset about that. Here's Neil's third at the 10th.
All right, an up and down would be nice, but Neil has to make sure he makes nothing worse than bogey here.
Long again here, Dom?
Did not come down.
Here's Tron on the tee box at 11.
That's what I was talking about there on the flyover. It doesn't look like you have any fairway to aim for. You have to be over at that right sliver. That's perfect. Left fescue is a very popular landing zone for most of the guests here at Erin Hills.
To the 12th we go, Dom.
12th, my favorite hole on the property. If you ask a lot of the caddies, they'll feel the same way. Blind tee shot goes down to the right. Another hole that very little land was moved to create it. You've got to be aiming at that tree for the safe line. If you go a little right of it, you need to be aggressive and have a little bit more lumber. Looks like Ben is taking the safe route down the center of the fairway.
He loves his iron. Here's his tee shot. Flares it a bit. He's going to have some work from there, Dom.
I mean, the first rule of pulling something that isn't a driver is you got to hit the fairway, man.
Neil off the green. This is for par.
Be quite a story and a momentum generator for Neil.
Oh, just lips out.
All right, I'll take a 5 from where we started.
Exactly my point in the fairway. Had to make sure he did not make another double.
So that's a bogey there for Neil. Randy second at the 11th.
If he can make something happen here, all of a sudden he's going to be around the cut line. That's a beautiful shot.
Nice little spin on that ball, too, from Randy. He's in the middle of the green. Tron second at 11.
Oh, ball above his feet. Have to be conscious of this going left.
Deep.
That's fine with this whole location.
Here's where Ben ended up off the tee shot on number 12. You can see kind of a blind shot here to the green.
I mean, he's over 170 yards in, ball way above his feet in the fescue. The good news is this green does funnel toward it. You know,
Just
you
in
can
front.
be short and it can funnel toward the green, but it's not the end of the world if you're short there.
Pretty good recovery from Ben, his second shot from a tough spot. Solly with another great birdie look here on the 10th.
Gosh, birdieing 10 is a huge win.
Dude.
You know, he changed putters coming into this tournament here, Steven. He changed from a 7.5 to a 7 on the Scotty, C-suite problems, if you will. The other thing is that he was complaining about a certain airline, maybe bending his previous putter. We're going to redact that name of the airline just for the sake of our friends.
As he's looking live at the scores with Neil.
You made double there. Where are we at on this hole?
Oh,
I don't have it on my card.
And we've seen this so many times.
are
When Neil finds out where he stands in strapped, it tends to not lead to positive. I've seen it firsthand at Dobson Ranch. I don't love that Neil is finding out where he is heading to 11T.
He's got to focus on himself. Here's Ben, a long birdie look here from the front of the green on 12.
All right.
That's going to be a tricky comebacker.
Neil at the tee box on 11.
hang on. God, get through that.
It's got to fly. It's got to go on that line.
Okay.
Should be fine.
I mean, depth perception's all messed
Doesn't
up.
seem to like it, though, Dom.
No, he doesn't have a lot of trust off the tee right now, whether it's the iron or the driver. I just stick with the driver, though.
Here's Randy for birdie at 11.
Trying to create some noise at the bottom of the leaderboard.
Good look. Just short, but a tap-in par there for Randy.
I'll finish that real quick.
Here's an important par save opportunity for our leader.
Do it.
Oh, he just gave it too much pace. It stayed straight.
That's just his second bogey of the day. Ben's going to tap that in to get back to even par. DJ with a par tester here on the 12th. Needs this one.
Especially after knowing where he stands and the competition behind him.
Misses in the same spot.
Five, dude, good boy. Five.
There you see Ben clean that one up for the bogey. Back out to 12. Here's Tron off the tee.
Now with the driver, you can aim a little
Oh.
further right.
All
That
right.
needs to carry, and it should be fine.
Bad swing.
He does not like it.
I mean, he
Respect
should.
you.
Here's Cody's tee shot on 12.
Here you go, Sarge.
Beauty, Cody.
Perfect. All
That's
day
the
long.
shot.
I am so envious of his tempo. I know that's the comment section of every Cody video. Goodness, I want his tempo.
Very Ernie Els. So smooth. Great tempo.
Ernie Els wants his tempo.
Here's Neil.
So good, Neil.
yeah.
Go in.
Oh!
What an approach.
Time to hit the pedal. He should have a lot of spin on that ball, too.
So he almost drops that. Solly, his second at 11.
boy.
The lefts are starting to
Sit
pop up here for
down.
Solly.
It comes out hot.
Right
Should
back.
come back.
Come on, come back.
Shit.
All right, another par 3 here. The first one on the back 9, and the par 3s are tough out here, Dom.
Quite frankly, this is just as difficult as 9 with half the bunkers, okay? Anything short, you're going to get rejected. Anything right, you're going to get rejected. And to this whole location, if you can put it on at the center of the green, you are A-okay. Kind of a lot like number 6, where you put it on, take the 3, and run.
They're playing this from 162 yards. Here is Ben on the par 3 13th.
And playing back into the wind.
Hold.
Hold.
Get down.
Okay, you can putt that. That won't kill you.
In high on the left side for Ben. Back out to 12. Tron's second shot.
Well, he was so disgusted with the drive, and look at him in the fairway.
Good. Get back there. Get back there. Go.
You don't want to be past this hole.
Yeah.
You want to be all over it.
Good shot. Boy, Tate.
Cody's second at 12.
Aimed really far left, trusting the spin. It's going to spin off that hill to the
Fun
right.
enough, right?
Should be good. Should be putting for 3.
Another birdie opportunity there for Cody. Back out to Casey for birdie at 11.
Too much juice. Not bad at all, though. Nice job by Casey to make a 4 there.
Right.
All right, here's what Ben has to work with. His second shot on number 13.
So he's not able to putt it. Looks like he's gone back to one of his longer irons here.
Is that the 2-iron making an appearance
What am
off
I-
the green
what am I
here,
looking
Dom?
I like this play. It's just you have to trust the hot face. You don't need to add any more juice to it. Anything within 10 feet's a win.
Sit.
Sit. Sit.
Oh, he scooted it hard.
That came off.
That's what I was so afraid of,
So
Steven. That's
good.
why I said I was surprised. But the 2-iron choice, because it's made to be jumping off the face hotter, maybe a 7 or a 6-iron would have worked out better.
Neil has a look for birdie on the 11th.
Got to get himself back on the right side of the cut line.
Didn't like it right off the face.
I mean, this is something we've talked about so long with Neil when he's coming out of shots. No space for wow. We've said this for so long.
Solly going to try and save par here. He does just that, remaining 1 over. Just 1 back of Ben now.
FSQ 4, he's suddenly in the hunt.
Now Solly on the tee box at 12. He's also going iron.
No.
He's going to be flirting with the edge on the right side. Needs to go.
Totally safe.
Probably in the
Safe
first cut.
He's safe. Neil electing iron as well.
Be great.
I get it. He doesn't feel good with the driver after that last swing. You don't need driver with his length on this hole. Now he's going to have a wedge in hand.
Randy for birdie on the 12th.
Up the hill, breaking to his right.
Just misses on the edge, not like it would have changed much. Cody, birdie on the 12th.
Do it.
And he just misses as well.
Such a tough hole location on this saddle green. It's really right there in the flat of the saddle. Anything past the hole on either direction will keep on going.
So here's a long par putt opportunity now for Ben. Just has a 1-shot lead with Solly creeping.
Do it.
Great putt. Just misses. That's going to have him in a tie for the lead now with Solly after that bogey. DJ,
Par 3s have not been the Pie Man's friend today.
after blowing up on 9 with a quad, another tough one there for DJ Pie. Tron with another great birdie look on the 12th.
There's a chance to tie the lead.
And Tron makes it. He's now tied with Ben and Solly at +1 after the birdie.
He's flagged a couple on this second 9. They're on 10 and they're on 12. Look out. Here comes Mr. TC.
Cody trying to clean up a par.
He's going to wiggle to his right. Got to keep it inside left. All right, good job.
That looked more confident.
That was a great
four,
putt.
man.
He needed that to get back on track after the really tough look on 10.
Yeah, he's missed a couple of putts today he'd
Feathery.
like to have back.
That was dying speed.
Randy
Good for
cleans
it,
it up
right?
there on the 12th. So we've got 5 holes left, Dom. Take us through the Power 5 14th hole.
14 is one of the best par 5s on this course, if not the best, if you ask me. Really difficult tee ball. Now, from where they're playing from, this hole being downwind, most of those bunkers should not be in play. However, that right edge of the fairway suddenly becomes something as a boundary because you don't want to leak too far right. If you've got the distance, you want to be aiming up that left side of the fairway way deeper than you would expect. It would lead you into a blind second shot to this green. And quite frankly, Steven, this is the best green on Erin Hills property. A backstop, a false front, a massive tier in the middle. This is such a difficult shot.
And the best opportunity to make an eagle on this golf course is this hole. So an opportunity to flip some of this leaderboard as we head in to number 14. Here is Ben on the tee box.
So his target should be those bunkers at the top left of the hill.
Jesus.
And he nukes it.
I mean, it feels so freeing when this hole is downwind.
Solly's second shot on 12.
Wedge in hand, you're not able to see the green from where he's hitting from.
Now here's Neil's second shot.
Needs to create some momentum.
He finds himself on. He'll have a birdie opportunity there.
Good shot, Neil.
Let's
All
check in
right,
with
good.
Tron now, who finds himself tied for atop the leaderboard.
Bad start, really, really bad start, but you got to stay in the fight. I think I was 2 over after 1. I'm 1 over now. So battle a little bit, still a little chapped about the putt I missed on 8. But birdied 2 out of the last 3, and we're starting to vibe a little bit.
What you got in your hand there?
I got a fescue rescue. This one's only a single, so I had to get a couple in me. I think I drank too much coffee at Stone Creek this morning. Like seriously, I had a couple of V60s and was kind of bouncing off the walls those first 3 or 4 holes, and now I'm like, I'm settled.
Settled he is. Tron at the par 3 13th.
Well, Tron talked about it, that his game being a little rusty, it would take a few holes for his wedge game to dial in. We've seen that over the last 5 holes or so.
Come on, wind.
Looks like a lot. Oh, yeah, buddy.
Tough green to find, and he does just that. Cody now on the 13th.
Oh. 7-5. Catch grass.
Ah, geez, way long left. He's going to have a hard time with that shot.
All right, Ben, an opportunity for eagle, just a long iron to try and get there in 2, Dom.
Uncomfy lie here with right up against the collar. You have to trust that you're going to give it the speed. The back of the ball is clean. Great contact. It's right at it.
You! Shot, dude.
And Ben will have an opportunity for an eagle on the 14th. Here's DJ's 3rd shot on 14.
There's a backstop he can use there.
Stay.
Oh, come on down. Yes! Hit.
Huge. Shit. Come on, let's make a birdie.
DJ still thinking cut line right now. He has that opportunity. Neil, birdie at the 12th.
Needs it. Just simply needs it.
Oh, just lost it early.
At some point, those are going to start falling for Neil. It just feels that way. Solly looking to save par here on the 12th.
Good
Nice. Good four.
Need to get something positive for Neil. He's been kind of down in the dumps about these 2 putts right now. It's okay. I know I've said I want him to hit the pedal, but he's not making mistakes since that great bogey save on 10.
All right, Cody chipping at 13.
Just runs away from him there.
Really nice.
It's great distance control.
DJ with a long birdie opportunity at 14.
Go.
Up the
Go
tier.
ball.
Doesn't want to ever give
Oh,
it
that's
enough
so
pace or
shitty.
respect that it deserves.
Gosh.
Really could have used a birdie there. Now Tron for a birdie on 13. Really beats himself up on the golf course there,
Well,
Dom.
I mean, I would criticize it, but he's tied for the lead. I can't say much.
Cody trying to save par.
Great up.
Great
Great
putt
3,
there.
dude.
Couple of good putts there from Cody over the last few holes.
You know, sometimes after having that meltdown on 10, when you see the next couple go in, you can erase it a lot faster.
He's chasing down Neil for that final spot. Tron for par at 13.
Nice
par.
Thanks.
Great 3.
And here's Ben trying to make a low number, an eagle opportunity on 14.
Downhill, breaking to his left. He's got to be well inside that mark. It's about a cup outside right, the read.
Come on, ball. Come on, ball.
Oh. Good putt, man. Good birdie. Good birdie.
What do they say, Deej? Don't,
Yeah, don't
ever leave an eagle
Leave
putt
that
short.
Oh, listen, you can't win it today.
Well, look, I understand never up, never in, but at the same time, he gave himself a routine birdie. That's what you're going to be happy about.
And that puts him back in the lead there after that birdie. Here's Neil with his tee shot on the 13th.
Oh, man, I thought there was wind up there.
Short right, going to have an uphill chip. Not the end of the world.
Solly now.
Flared it out right.
Just a collection area over there, Dom.
Yeah, it's really popular over there. It looks like he had the right number. Again, a routine up and down chip.
Tron on the par 5, 14th.
Bombs away here, TC.
Too much.
Maybe too far left, Dom?
Yeah, he's hugging that left first cut. Might pull him from being able to go for it in 2.
Cody now. Tee shot.
There you go.
Tempo City.
Great
He was
ball, dude.
complaining about left glute activation earlier this week. That looked just activated fine there.
DJ trying to clean up with a par.
Quite the par here.
That was a line.
Kind of stabbed at that
Pushed
one.
it.
Yeah, he said it himself.
Oh, that's shitty, guys.
That might just do it for his chances of making this cut line, Dom.
Yes, sir.
Good birdie.
Tapping home his first birdie of the day.
I'm glad we saw the circle finally on the card there for Kevin. Man, we were lingering on that putt for a while. I was getting ready for the worst.
Forget about the first 13. He'll always have that memory here at Erin Hills. Here's Solly chipping at the 13th.
That's what I'm talking about. It's routine from here. Land it on 2 paces on, let it spin. and he went past that.
Oh.
Little bit of work left for par there for Solly. Now Neil's opportunity for a chip.
I don't mind chipping this over putting it. It is so uphill. That's a great look at it.
Making it out to 15th, Dom. Maybe my favorite hole here at Erin Hills.
Legendary stories about the short par 4 15th here at Erin Hills. We've heard about Patrick Cantlay in the US Am. We've heard about Justin Thomas sticking it en route to his 63 on Saturday of the US Open. Those two cross bunkers in the middle of the fairway. You have to pick. Am I laying up short of those, or am I trying to carry those? A lot more danger comes into play when you try to carry them. If the tee boxes were forward, you would try to carry them, but in this case, you got to play this out to the right. Volcano green, one of the first greens built here at Erin Hills. Really tricky to read if it's not inside that left bowl, that right half of the green. Whew, take a 2-putt.
A true risk-reward par 4. Here is Ben. He's going to play it safe with an iron.
How's that? Good ball.
A-okay. It's
Good
such
swing,
a short hole that you
Benjamin.
can get away with a 200-yard 4-5 iron and be A-okay.
It tempts you to hit driver up that left side, but Ben plays it safe. He finds himself in the middle of the fairway, playing like a leader should. Cody's second shot on the 14th. He's going with a 4-iron.
So he is in the go zone. He has to keep this left and try to use the backstop and the downwind help. Oh, he's leaking a little right. Needs to go.
Better.
I think she got it on there.
He
Great
said-
shot from Cody.
Couldn't hit it any better, and he was right. He'll have a great look at Eagle. Solly now trying to save his par at 13.
Tester coming back here. I mean, all of a sudden, this is becoming a 2-horse race with TC and Ben.
Back-to-back shots dropped for Solly. Neil trying to save par at the 13th.
He just needs to see one fall from outside of 2 feet.
Good putt,
Nice.
man. Good save.
Thank you.
I said they had to start falling eventually, Dom.
One of his best strokes of the day. Love to see some positive momentum.
Solly for bogey.
Nice.
It's hard to stay engaged, I imagine, for Solly, knowing he's comfortably in the cut line.
He's 3 over par, 3 back of our leader, Ben. Tron with his third shot into 14th.
Take the wedge, use the backstop, don't be shy.
Stubby, but
Should come off that though, right?
Hopefully control your spin and doesn't rip off.
DJ from the fairway at 15.
Great look at this volcano
That's
green,
chunky.
flag over
Go,
on the
ball.
right. You've got to be past this whole location.
God, that sucked.
Wheels are falling off right now for DJ.
All of a sudden, it's a battle of attrition for that final 4th spot into tomorrow's round.
You and Codes are neck and neck. You're one back of him. Or I'm sorry, he's one back of you.
Okay, so he made par on.
He did make par there.
It's a good par by him. And DJ's where?
He's plus 11.
TJ has left the chat.
All right, you heard him. He knows where he stands at this point. KVV out of the cut line, trying to make a memory here on the 15th.
Well, I mean, he just had the birdie there on 14. Difficult second shot, but should be a cozy pitching wedge.
I just could not feel comfortable with that ball.
There is nothing cozy about that swing.
Kevin, back away.
Kevin is his own worst enemy out there today. Ben in position A on 15.
Oh, great ball flight.
Be good.
It's got to
Come
be
on, spin in there.
sticking. Can't go left.
Ooh, it might be an interesting putt.
If he's in the bowl, that's going to be really difficult.
Neil's tee shot on the 14th.
Neil's got the firepower to cover these bunkers, no problem. Take it up that left-hand side. He should be going for this green with
Saw
an
a big
iron.
bounce.
Okay.
Should be fine.
Tron with this birdie look on 14.
Downhill, right to left.
hit it.
Lags it up there. He'll make that for par.
Call that a lag?
Being nice. He's really found his form after an opening double. Plays the next 13 holes 1 under. For par at 14,
Stay up.
just misses.
Good speed, dude.
Not going to be his day either there, Dom.
I'm afraid we're going to get ready to drop him from coverage here shortly.
Quite a moment here, Dom. Cody trying to make this for Eagle.
This would get him inside the cut line. Erase all the mistakes on 10.
Boom.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Plays
Jumbo.
himself right back into this cut line.
There we go.
Hell yeah, Cody.
Oh, come on.
Good three. That's the
Come on.
eraser
He's
right
played
there.
his last 8 holes 1 under to storm back into contention.
And remember what I talked about earlier on the front 9. 15 is the last hole that's going to be downwind. The last 3 holes are into the wind.
Solly's second shot on the par 5 14th.
Going through the fairway like we were talking about. If you go long right, didn't sound like great contact from Solly.
Fescue got the best of Solly right there. He's going to have a similar shot, just a few feet in front.
Oh, no. Much better that time. Needs to use the backstop.
Lands that one just short of this green. Hottest group of the competition right now on the 15th tee. Here's Cody. Plays it safe, Dom, on the right side.
Looked like he went with the hybrid there. Totally fine. Aim it at that right bunker. Go for it with a wedge.
Tron now on the 15th.
Oh, God. Run forever.
Just flares it.
Run forever.
He had been talking about trying to switch out between a 3.5 iron and that hybrid. Ultimately went with the hybrid, and, well, when you're back and forth in the bag, you don't really have a true decision that you're going to be really comfortable with.
That's going to be a tough second shot there out of the rough. Ben with a birdie look on 15.
This is one of the hardest putts that you can find on the golf course. Over a ridge, sliding hard left to right.
Nice, drip. So good, man.
Good lag there from Ben. Here's DJ.
Oh, DJ. What a
drips it in. Saving par at 15.
We'll take it.
Ben for par.
Step into it. Love it from Ben.
Keeps him at even par on the day. Back out to Solly playing his 4th. Still trying to get to the green here, Dom.
I'm intrigued by him putting this. He hasn't really been doing this all day. There's not much to really hate about that. It's more about the fescue shot he should be mad at.
Cody made an eagle right in front of him. Now Neil with an opportunity from off the green.
Very nice by Neil. He's righted the ship now.
Final par 3 of the day is number 16. Take us through it, Dom.
It's a little sneaky uphill. It catches some folks by surprise when you see that. A lot of these bunkers in the front, they're visual intimidation. The bunkers on the right are certainly in play. With this flag in the very front right corner, get it on the proper tier, and you should have a very makeable birdie putt.
Here's Ben leading us off on 16. Misses right.
Dog.
Way right.
Rare miss we've seen from Ben today.
I'm shell-shocked.
Here's Neil tapping in his birdie. Almost missed that low.
Oh, my goodness. I hate doing that.
Birdie! It will look the same on the scorecard. Good 4 with a circle from Neil. Back to Solly for par.
Be a heck of a fescue 5.
Costly bogey there for Solly. 4 over par. He's not guaranteed to make this cut right now, Dom.
I look at what everyone else is doing right now. There might be just enough holes for him to survive.
All right, we saw Tron hit a horrible tee shot on 15. Here's his second.
Long way home. He saw that coming.
Come on.
Tried to bite off more than he could chew there with a long club.
He might need to finish it at fescue before this next shot, his 3rd.
Right at that red stake.
Wow, must be a really gnarly lie if he's not able to go for this green. I mean, why even go that far? Okay, that's fine.
Come on.
Now Tron thinking about the cut line.
He's got a great caddy on the back, Andrew Yance. I know he's going to lead him in the right direction.
Go.
That sounded chunky.
His 4th shot is going to be short in that bunker.
Pressure, man. Pressure.
All right, we're making it interesting.
All right, we take a break from Tron and we go out to Randy, his 2nd at the 15th.
Well, somebody didn't listen to their
Get
caddy.
Up, Randy.
One way to do it.
Holy shit. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, why not?
The old top spin.
Hey, all roads lead to the green there for Randy. He's on with a birdie opportunity. Cody, who's been on cruise control. Little wedge left here at 15.
That was such a great tee ball from Cody. Oh, man, got to go.
One thing you can't do, you can't leave that short.
You're going to see all the collection of divots there. Now you got to avoid one of those other divots.
Is there any worse feeling than watching that ball come back, Tom?
None.
All right, Tron has some work to do. This is his 5th shot already at 15.
Super tight lie, staring at a bunker in front of you, having to elevate while scrambling, trying to make sure you make nothing worse than double. All leading edge. Oh no, Tron.
All right, come on.
Tron 6th from the bunker.
Ball way below his feet. That was a nifty out. It's going to be long, but just fine.
That gets him on the green. He'll have an opportunity to putt now for a 7. But back out to Randy, his 3rd shot on the 15th.
I mean, don't mind that after having a bad second shot. Oh, no. Oh, Randy.
No!
Dom, I once had a caddy out at Erin Hills tell me that TJ Watt and JJ Watt had a 20 on that hole. Going back and forth like we're witnessing Randy do right now.
Like I said, the volcano green.
Stay that way. Stay that way.
Oh, no. It never does.
Randy's 5th shot.
Really good.
Very
Okay.
good, big.
Go in. Why not?
Shot, dude.
All right, he recovers. Now Tron for 7.
We saw Ben's putt earlier and how you have to almost think it's going to come up short to get the right pace on
It's
this.
as good as I've got.
Really nice putt.
That's really
Very
well
good, bud.
done.
Cody with a par putt on 15.
After leaving his second shot short.
Just misses. Makes the comebacker for a bogey. Here's Tron now for 8.
Good 2-putt.
Oh, I think it was an 8.
Tumbles out at the top of the leaderboard, and
Cool.
now it's back to the 2-horse race of Ben and Solly.
That puts Tron at 5 over, thinking cut line all of a sudden. All right, Dom, about 3 holes to play out here at Erin Hills. Ben comfortably in front. He's likely going to make this cut, but behind him, a lot of traffic for those final 3 spots.
You're going to see a ton of carnage here because you've got a 3, a 4, and a 5 remaining. The 3, quite frankly, might be the easiest hole remaining. 18 is Mike Tyson waiting for you in round 12, man. That is such a hard par 5, up the hill, bends to the left. Anything can happen from a 4 to an 8 on 18. So none of these guys, Neil, Cody, TC, I mean, none of them are safe and sound into the house yet. A lot can go down these final 3 holes.
Let's go out to our leader, Ben, at the par 3 16th.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
So good,
Do it.
Ben.
That's what great players do after making a mistake. They're able to recover, get the chance for an up and down.
Great shot there by Ben. Here is Neil taking iron off the tee at 15.
Yeah, I like the iron play here into
Oh my
the
God,
setting
don't go
sun.
right in that bunker.
Perfect. Oh, no. Don't do a
No, I think
Nicarito
it's
on
out.
us here, Neil.
Well short of that
That's
bunker.
right.
Solly also electing iron.
One-handed finish.
That's headed toward that bunker, Dom.
Why'd he even pull enough club to reach that bunker?
Oh,
Bunker.
Are you shitting me?
That's going to be a tough way to play the 15th. DJ, well, he's made a mess here on 16. He has this for bogey.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
Thanks. So
Been a tough back for
stressful
DJ.
ass
Yeah,
bogeys.
he had a little stretch there in the beginning of the 9. He thought he could make the cut, but now he's fallen below on the wrong side of the line.
Ben has been solid all day. Another par save
Awesome.
opportunity.
Great putt,
And
buddy.
he drains it.
Yeah, great stuff from Ben today. Really, really loving his game.
Remains
Wanted
at
to point-
even par
wanted to
through
point back to
16.
that one.
Back out to Solly from the bunker in the middle of the fairway on 15.
Just got to put this to the center of the green and clear that lip.
great
Sit.
play.
Sit.
That's good,
Sit.
Solly.
That's going to have so much spin on it.
Oh,
God
my
damn
God.
it.
Great swing, though.
Just short. It's so tough if you're short of that pin. Neil with a wedge.
Kind of got stuck on the way down. Does it have enough?
Nice shot.
Nice.
All right.
Well done by Neil.
So Cody's one shot outside the cut line at this very moment here on 16.
Just put it to the proper tier, center of the green.
Come on.
Oh, no. Out there to the right. Going to be a short-sided chip.
Now Randy.
Jesus, Randy.
He's getting some height.
Come on, baby.
Who is this guy?
Come on, come on.
Make a memory.
Great swing. Thank you.
What a shot by Big Randy. How will Tron respond after making a quad on 15, Dom?
He's only one clear of the cut line right now.
God damn it.
Tugged it. He's getting
Go, ball.
quick in transition.
Pressure mounting for Tron. He's well short of that green. We're coming down to the home stretch here, Dom. Take us through 17.
17, the only hole on the whole course without a bunker. Dead straight on the tee ball here, rolling fairways. Then when you're on the green, as you can see, you can't be short right with a big false edge over there on the right-hand side. Can't really be too long either. Take the center of the green here. It's a really hard green to read, but if you can get the right number and stick it, you're looking at another birdie hole here.
Here's Ben, our leader, on 17.
Got a way left here. Left fescue.
He's going to have to get lucky with that lie. So you can see just how long Solly went out of that fairway bunker. Here's his comebacker, Dom.
I mean, you got to chip this like into a bucket. That's really well done. If it gets over the slope, there's not much else you can do there. You hit it any harder, you risk falling it off the green like Randy did.
Second shot from Tron on 16.
Man, he's short of the collection area. Another small landing area. Okay, he's got to look at par.
Just past the hole there. Cody with a chip shot on 16.
This one a lot friendlier than Tron's.
God, Cody, that's sexual, my man.
Thank you.
Nice play.
Ben's second shot on 17. You can see he found the high grass.
Green is over to his left in front of that tree.
Hammered.
He's just going to the safety area.
Whatever.
He's got a lot of strokes to play with. Smart play there for Ben. Neil with a birdie opportunity on 15.
Double breaker, right and then left from his perspective.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, shit. Okay.
It just straightens out.
Big putt here for Solly, Dom. He's trying not to drop another stroke.
This is huge. You just saw Neil do it, how hard it breaks to his left.
That's so good. What a four, man.
Thank you.
So good.
Thank you.
To stay at 4 over on the day. Massive putt from Solly. Now Casey putting for a par on 15.
Why not?
Boom. Yes.
Dunk it.
Boom.
God, that's awesome, Casey.
Thank you.
Great stuff from Casey.
Neil tapping in for par at 15. He stays
Good
at
for,
6
dude.
over
All right,
on the day. Back out to 17. Here's our leader, Ben. Little wedge.
These tweeners we saw him work on so hard back home in Kansas City. That's sensible. That's safe.
Okay. Good play.
Come on, that wasn't a beauty.
You can't be right. You just can't be at that flag. That's totally fine.
Pin high putt there for Ben. DJ, well, he's out of the running, but still loves that 3-wood.
I mean, long left. This is perfect for that little wood play.
Uh-oh. Chill.
He may not make the cut, but he found himself a friendly 3-wood in
That's
that
something to
play
use.
off the green.
Man, always love to find a new toy.
Tron looking to save par on 16.
Gonna wiggle to his right just a hair.
I gave it too much.
Dropping him to 6 over into a tie with his brother. Randy now trying to pay off a great shot with a birdie on 16.
Woo!
Right. There's a birdie for Big Randy.
More birdies at Erin Hills than he had at Pebble Beach. Love that for the big man.
Cody, after a great chip at 16, has this for par. Makes it, keeps him in the hunt at 7 over. Ben trying to avoid dropping a shot here at 17.
Didn't hit it.
That'll put him to +1 on the day. Can DJ get up and down after this 3-wood? We've seen it before.
Ooh. Boy. Oh, God. Did we get that? I think we got that one up and down all 3 times today.
That is outrageous.
That's pretty sick. We'll take that.
3 times with the 3-wood. Cody on the tee at 17.
All right, he needs to make something happen here. Down 1, outside of the cut line. This is really his last true birdie opportunity.
And a low cutter right.
They need to really get going. It's going to be at the top of the hill.
Now Tron on 17.
Oh, attaboy, Casey.
Fairway finder when you watch one of your opponents chasing you in the fescue. Smart play.
Back to the par 3. Here's Neil on 16.
At least Neil has, you know, an extra couple of holes in hand being in the last group, knowing where he needs to do down the stretch.
Kill it, Win. Zip. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
I can't hit it any better, though.
That's fine.
Right to the middle of the green, you see the pin in front. He'll have a downhill birdie look. Solly with a tee shot on 16.
Get out of there.
Ship for Solly. Going to be close if he's going to be in danger or not.
We've got a tight leaderboard as we head to the signature 18th hole, par 5. Dom, what a closer.
What a closer. Ask DJ Pie how to birdie this hole because I still certainly don't know how. Bunkers everywhere. Today, playing into the wind. Now, the landing area for these guys playing from the white tee, the long hitters really need to be going at that barn way out in the distance to that last cluster of bunkers on the left. Anyone else can be a little bit shorter toward that second and third clusters on the right. However, it's the second shot that really gets your attention. Anything short, you're going to be in a bunker. Anything long right, you're going to be in the fescue. Anything long left, you're going to roll another 50 yards away from the green. This is a serious finisher. Anything on the green, take the 2-putt. A 5 feels like a birdie on 18, especially in these conditions.
Unless your name is Justin Thomas, this is a 3-shot hole. Let's go out to Ben with his tee shot on number 18.
Well, also, JT was playing from the blues. Here, these guys, the combos from the whites will help them. But that's not going to help Ben.
Way left. Neil, feeling the pressure of the moment. Let's hear from him.
It seems like the field's come back to me a little bit, so I think there's like 3 guys for one spot, or 3 guys for 2 spots right now. Me, Tron, and Cody. So I just gotta, let's take care of business here.
That's a great plan, honestly. If you can not get ahead of yourself, not try to make too many birdies, feel like you have to be 2 or 3 under, you don't. You can be even and let everyone else fall back to you.
Cody playing fairway wood on the 17th.
After that tough drive, this needs to really stay on the left side of this green. Great ball, looking on a great line. Oh my goodness.
Just a little short, but a great shot there from Cody. Tron with his approach into 17.
Sounded a little skinny
enough. That's really good.
Really good?
Yep.
It's under the wind though.
Great swing, TC.
Yeah, that's really good.
Now to Solly off the green at 16.
Quietly really needs this up and down to not suddenly feel like the pressure of the cut is getting to him.
Neil with a birdie look from the middle of the green, coming downhill, Dom.
This is a shockingly straight putt. A little to the right at the very end, but give it some pace. Don't be shy. Wow, broke a lot harder right than I even thought.
Great pace, though.
Fantastic.
All right, good putt.
Good putt.
We'll have that for par. Here's Cody chipping on 17, just off the green.
Just straight left.
Great shot. Needs that.
Good hands. DJ KVV outside the cut line and stress-free thinking about tomorrow.
Could not be more in on we just have 2 to 3 cocktails and just walk around in the sunshine for 4 hours. Well, these guys, they're going to be so stressed out. Oh my God.
Chris has a putt here, Steven, that if he does not give it pace, breaks more than you think. And all of a sudden, with a miss, he's in danger of missing the cut.
Solly for par at 16.
Good putt.
Thank you.
Great putt. Exactly what I asked from Solly.
That keeps him at 4 over on the day. Neil for par at 16. He needs this one, too.
Another must make. Helps to see the one right before you go in.
Great 2-putt, dude.
Thank you.
One ahead of Cody at 6 over. Back out to 18. Here is Ben trying to get back into the fairway, Dom.
Just playing it smart. You can still make par from here.
Okay.
Totally fine. Right down the middle. He'll have an 8-iron in.
After a great 7 wood, here's Tron with a birdie look at 17.
Chance to breathe easier on 18.
Runs it past. Cody needs this one to go.
He's been cash on this back 9 ever since the meltdown on 10. Firm, center of the ball, left edge.
Right in the heart. Cody saving par to stay at 7 over.
Fantastic stuff. He's got a chance on 18 to do something special.
He's one back of Neil and Tron. And speaking of Tron, a little tester here on 17.
Another must make.
You're right. It
Pulls it left.
Where's Zinger when you need him?
So Tron and Cody now tied at 7 over with 1 hole remaining. Randy for bogey at 17.
No, you dummy.
I hate this drive-by by our coverage here on our man, Big Randy.
Oh, my
Now up
God.
to
6.
Well, I gotcha.
Tough producers in the truck showing Randy melting down with a 6 there. All right, let's go out to Ben, his third shot on number 18.
All right, all that's left is to button it up, put it in the center of the green. Do not take on this flag. Anything long is donezo. A little short. He's just trying to get it into the house.
Just avoiding those bunkers right in front. Here's Cody's tee shot on 18. Look at that shot tracer, Dom.
Driver's been great for Cody today. Got to make a birdie from the fairway, and that's a great way to start.
Here's Tron trying to answer. They're tied on the final hole.
Went with less than driver, just like Justin Thomas did, to stay short of those bunkers on the right.
217 carry.
Neil's second shot at 17.
All that room left. Got to use it.
Oh, I ballooned it.
The wind's got it now.
Catch a piece of it.
It's got to catch a left edge. That's fine.
We'll have a long look at birdie there. All he needs to do is 2-putt to keep a 1-shot lead over his brother and Cody. Here's Solly now. Missed the fairway on the right side. Tried to wedge out. Made it to here, so this is his third shot, Dom.
I mean, he is still hanging on with both hands on the steering wheel.
Plays that one just short of the green, so he has some work to do on 17. Ben, in front of the green for birdie.
Go down. Hang in.
Runs a little bit past. Solly off the green for par here on 17.
Oh, man, all of a sudden, if you don't get this within 3 feet, you're once again staring at not playing tomorrow.
Up.
Man.
Ooh.
Pretty
Ooh.
good.
Little meat on that bone for bogey as well. Neil with a long birdie look.
You're staring at the edge of the world past this hole. Real easy to leave short.
It's got to go. Come on.
Exactly
Come on.
that.
Come on. All right. God.
Let's go out to KVV. Finishing up here on 18.
Oh, no.
No! No!
No.
Pick that one up.
Oh, man.
Oh, I just watched the shakes on the way back.
Oh, what a bummer.
Oh,
damn it.
man.
That will cap off a round of 94 for KVV.
Hey, honestly, breaking 100 at Erin Hills without your A game is something to be proud of. It's in there for KVV. I know it is.
Now Ben trying to finish off his day with a par on 18.
You know, it's tough to stay focused when you know you're going to bring it home. Hey, Scotty Scheffler 4-putted the last at the Masters. Great job here in day 1 for Ben.
A bogey finish, 74 for Ben, who comfortably finds himself into day 2 at Erin Hills. DJ for bogey to close.
A lot of that going around, guys. Oh,
You just saw it happen from KVV, DJ. You know the green.
Unbelievable.
that ruled.
Good playing.
Good playing, dude. Good playing. Good being with you, buddy. Way to fight. Way to fight.
Well, that quad was just tough for DJ on 9.
You know, I feel bad that I couldn't be on my man's bag out there. I feel like we could have had a different result, but nonetheless, Ben Hotailing, he should be proud of a great round he put together today in the wind.
DJ will always have the dream loop to hang his hat on. He ends up shooting an 87 out there. Now back out to 17. Here is Neil for par.
Testy little putt here. We just saw Cody make it.
Great putt.
Big time from Neil. That keeps him at 6 over, 1 inside this cut line.
Par at the last, and he's in.
Solly for bogey at 17.
There you go.
Wow.
Makes the comebacker for a double bogey. Suddenly, he's at 6 over, sweating the cut line as he enters the final hole.
So you set the table. Both Solly and Neil tied at 6 over. Didn't expect to see Solly in this scenario. And how about Neil to fight after all the struggles he had on the front 9 and in the early going to be even on the second 9 at this point? What a battle for him. And Cody, that eagle really jump-started his round, getting him back on track. He is suddenly in the hunt, and it doesn't necessarily need a birdie on 18. You can have somebody else fall outside of the cut line now.
4 golfers playing for 3 spots as we enter the final hole at Erin Hills, day 1.
Neil parred, Solly doubled. Solly doubled, Neil parred. So let's Solly at 6. Neil and Solly are at 6.
Need to lay up out to the right. This whole fairway cants from right to left.
Second shot from Tron on 18.
Not too far right? Perfect. Okay.
That looked pretty darn good.
A lot of room out right there, right?
Yeah, everything kicks hard left. He'll have nothing more than an 8-iron in.
Cody also electing to lay up with his second shot on 18.
Smart play. Get it to the top of the fairway on the right side. And go fight to try to make a birdie.
All right, Neil on the 18th tee box. Dom, interesting club selection from Neil.
Again, not the driver. We've seen this all day. He's sticking to his game plan. The wind has died down, to be fair. It's not as into the wind. He knows this is going to be a 3-shot hole.
Well, they know it's a 3-shot hole, and Solly's going to follow up with an iron of his own.
Going with the club they have the most confidence with. That was beautiful. Oh, what a battle here on 18. Can't even spit, Steven.
Solly and Neil tied at 6. Tron and Cody tied at 7. Here's Tron's third shot.
Be good. That's right where we're looking. That's as good as I've got, my man. It's one of the most well-executed shots.
You make a par there, make them stare at 7 over.
Safe place to be for Tron. He'll have a birdie opportunity. Cody with his approach shot into 18.
Just find a way to keep it inside of TC's. Bite! Oh, what a shot!
Jesus!
What a shot. Sometimes you got to do it, TC.
And it just hangs off. That is inches away from being 30 yards off this green, Dom.
That is nearly disaster in the end of the tournament for Cody, but he's alive.
Neil gonna lay up here on 18.
Sensible play. Aim at those bunkers at the top of the hill on the right. You won't reach them.
Woo! All right, let's go.
Good shot from Neil.
Solly, look in the same area.
Jesus.
Little clunky.
Oh, more than a little.
Dang,
Up and over, up and over.
Sheesh.
Get me in the house. Get me in the house.
You heard from Solly and Neil. They have a stroke on both Tron and Cody. It's pretty much a putt-off between these two here on the green at 18, Dom.
This virtually has to go with both those guys sitting pretty and back in the fairway.
Leading off is Tron.
That was a really great effort from Tron. Not much else you can do. That putt keeps rolling away from you.
And now, Cody to lock up a spot in the final round.
God. Good putt, man.
Stayed out, so they're both going to need some gifts from the guys behind them.
We could be talking extra hole playoff.
Good putt.
Cody knocks in his par. Here's Big Randy, trying to finish off a double-double. 89 here at Erin Hills.
Happy for the big man to break 90.
Tron needs this to force a potential playoff. And he does. So Tron and Cody both in at +7 on the day.
Good plan on the stretch. Great plan. Right, thanks, man.
So here's where you stand right now. If neither Solly or Neil make a bogey, both of those guys will move on and wait for TC and Cody to have a playoff. But if one of those guys bogey, they will join them in that playoff.
Here's Neil. His third shot.
Love it. Love it. Come on, get up there.
Perfect distance control. Great shot from Neil.
He loves it, and he should. A birdie opportunity there from Neil to get into the clubhouse and make the cut. Here's Solly, his approach at 18.
The angle did matter for Neil. This is a tougher angle for Solly. Going low, right to left.
Sit.
Great distance control as well, right on the edge of the slope. A-OK.
Solly on there safely. They two-putt to advance and make the cut line at +6.
A 3-putt, and you go back to the 9th hole for a playoff.
Solly leading off.
Look at that move. Really nice pace.
Oh, wow.
Classy.
Oh, wait.
Sensible. Well done.
I'll finish.
About 1.5 feet there for Solly for par. He's going to elect to finish this off before Neil.
I mean, that kept going.
Oh.
And Solly advances with a 78.
I don't think anybody's really surprised. I think we're all surprised at how hard he had to work to get there.
Now Neil. 2 putts, and he advances to day 2.
Ooh! Good putt. Good putt.
Great putt. Great putt. Great putt.
Great job by both, and that's exactly how you're supposed to play the 18th hole here.
Ride. Broncos country, let's ride.
Playoff time, Steven.
A comfy tap in for Neil. 41 on the front, and he responds nicely on the back to advance to day 2. Now Casey tapping in, finishing up her day.
All right.
Casey and KVV will have a beer and talk about that final putt. And there's your day for Casey.
Best attitude in the entire NLU crew.
Hey, we did it. We did it.
So there you have it, Dom. We head to a playoff hole between Cody and Tron, both +7 through 18 holes. We're going to need a 19th hole, and it's going to come down to the par 3 9th hole.
How fitting, because the 9th hole was originally the 19th hole here at Erin Hills, and both of these guys made par in regulation in very different circumstance. Tron with maybe one of the best up and downs I've ever seen on this hole. Cody using the green to his advantage, missing out to the right, but he was A-okay. The good news for both of these players, the wind has died down at this point in the afternoon. Not nearly the same hole, maybe even not even the same club for them from what they did earlier in the day. Should make it a little more accessible, and it's a ball striking competition now. Stone up and hit it.
The sun is setting at Erin Hills. We'll find out who will make the final spot in the championship. Cody leading off on the par 3 9th.
The original number to 150.
Okay, 8 iron.
8 iron. All right, add it or a little left.
Yeah.
Is where we go.
Wind out right here?
It's coming. Yep, this way.
Peel.
Long left. Peel, baby. Oh, funky. Love it.
So like this.
Long left for Cody. Now Tron. He made a miraculous up and down on this very hole a few hours ago.
I imagine he's clubbed down at least 1, maybe 2. All you got to do is cover the false front. You don't need to fly it all the way to the flag.
With the rest of the NLU crew watching on the backside of the green.
Great strike.
Be good.
Be good.
Oh, what a shot from Tron.
What a shot.
Advantage, TC.
Difficult bunker shot. However, some good news for Cody here. It is slightly on the upslope, meaning he should be able to lift it a lot faster than you'd expect. The downside is he is short-sighted. He is okay being past this flag. Of course, he does have a big edge lurking on that far side.
With where Tron sits, he has to get up and down. Here's Cody.
Oh, no.
Never want to see that.
Just a D-cell. He knew he was going to lift it quickly.
Here's Cody's third.
Had a chance. You had to go in virtually. Now you're staring at 2 putts to win for TC.
Tron for birdie and to advance to the second round.
Is it time? Do it.
It will be a tap in for Tron.
There it is! Good job, brother. Good about that.
Congratulations to Tron.
What a shot. Good work today.
Advancing with a par on the 9th hole.
14 for 6.
Somehow.
Those are all on the table.
All right, folks, there we go. There's your finalists for tomorrow.
Good to you, sir.
Good job, gentlemen.
Good luck to you. Good playing. Good playing.
As we take one final look at the leaderboard, Ben, Neil, Solly, and Tron advancing in a sudden death over Cody. Dom, your final thoughts as we head into day 2 of the No Laying Up Club Championship.
Look, if you told me at the start of the day that these 4 guys were going to advance, I don't think anybody was going to be surprised. However, the fashion in which that they did so certainly made you sweat it out there at the end. But hey, it's only a 4-shot lead for Ben, and there is a lot of carnage lurking out there. But as we saw these guys do on the back 9, there is scoreability out there too. If Ben gets out downhill and running on the front 9, it could be an easy wrap. However, if Neil or TC or Solly post something quickly like they know they are capable of doing, I'm excited because there are birdies to be had on this back 9 at Erin Hills.
And we'll wait and see what Mother Nature has in store. Day 2 of the No Laying Up Club Championship drops tomorrow night.